Hi, it's Cammy. Charlie talks football.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Charlie Talks Football. So in today's video we are back again here with our Premier League predictions. Now we've had a bit of a break from the Premier League predictions because we've been quite busy, but we are back now. So this is our predictions for the Premier League game week 12. So make sure to subscribe, guys, as always. Hit the like button. Get your comments down below for your score predictions. And yeah, let's get into the video now. The first game is Wolves versus Tottenham, the early kick-off. Now, for me, of course, Tottenham it was a crazy game against Chelsea, wasn't it, Dan?
It was. I mean, Tottenham were on top straight away, weren't they? They were excellent. And then they had the man sent off. I think they had two players sent off, and then Chelsea ended up running away with the game. But I think if Tottenham had everyone on the pitch, they would have won.
And I think the thing is about Wolves is they're a team with some good talent, but they seem to struggle to score, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I mean, they've got Cunha up front, who's a very talented player, but he seems to struggle to score goals. But Gary Neal's got them set up really well. But this one, it's a tough one. What do you think, Charlie?
I think, to be honest, Tottenham will edge it. I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory for Tottenham.
2-0 victory to Spurs, okay. Well, I think it's a difficult one to call this, but I am going to go that. I thought Tottenham were impressive in the first part of the game against Wolves. So I think Wolves will get beat, and I think it will be a 2-0 win for Tottenham.
Now, the thing is, guys, what I just wanted to consider as well is Tottenham do have injuries. You've got Van de Ven and Maddison who are injured.
He pulled up with his hamstring injury, didn't he?
That maybe might change anything. But anyway, guys, the next game is Crystal Palace versus Everton. Now, what are your thoughts on these two sides?
You know, Everton had a poor start to the season, but they're doing a lot better now. Crystal Palace, Roy Hodgson, experienced manager, got some really good players. Eze has signed a new contract today until 2027.
Very important for them.
Really good and important for them. So this is going to be a tough one to call. Maybe I think a draw, so I'm going to say ones each.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm going to agree as well. Ones each. Now, as always, guys, let us know your comments down below. What do you think the score's going to be for that game? But anyway, guys, let's get on to the next game. Now, the next game is Arsenal versus Burnley. Now, again, I think this is a pretty easy game to predict. I'm going to predict a comfortable 3-0 win for Arsenal.
Yeah, Arsenal, I mean, Arteta was really upset at the VAR decision at Newcastle last week, but I'm sure Arsenal will bounce back. They're at home to Burnley. Burnley have struggled this season. They play good football, but they struggle at the top end of the pitch to create chances and score them. So I think Arsenal will win this game comfortably. I think it will be 2-0 win to Arsenal for that one.
Now, the next game is Man United versus Luton. Now, Man United in the Champions League. God, it was a crazy game.
They got beat 4-3,
didn't they? Talk to us about it. What do you think?
They got beat 4-3 of Copenhagen. It was, you know, I think Garnacho scored in 1 minute. He was all happy, and then they went up and scored.
I think he shushed the Copenhagen.
Yeah, he did. He went like that, and then he was slumped down at the end of the game. He was gutted. So, you know, Ten Hag's under a lot of pressure. It doesn't appear all to be well at Man United. There's rumours about Rashford not being happy. So, you know, what do you think on this one?
Well, I think I'm going to be realistic. I think Man United should win, but with everything that's going on with the club, you never know. So I'm going to go for Luton to actually get a goal, but I think it'll be 3-1 to Man United.
3-1 to Man United. I do expect Man United to win this game. There is trouble at Man United, but you know they've got far superior players to Luton. Luton got promoted last year, and I think it'll be difficult for Luton. I expect Man United to win this game comfortably 3-0.
So guys, the next game is the late kick-off at 5:30. It's Bournemouth taking on our team Newcastle. Now, we have suffered from a lot of injuries at the minute, so Bournemouth, obviously, they got battered by Man City, but I wouldn't underestimate Bournemouth, Dad, because I think they can be a good team on the day.
Yeah, they've got a really good manager, and they've had a win recently, so you know the tails will be up. But you know it's a game. We've got loads of injuries, but we should still be expected to win this game. And you know, will Wilson be able to play? He went off with an issue with his hamstring. Gordon might have to deputise and play up front.
I think it is expected that Gordon will play, but what do you think?
Oh, well, I'm going to have to say Newcastle win, and I'm going to say 3-2. I think there'll be lots of goals.
I'm going to go for a very sort of cagey, tight encounter, 1-0 to Newcastle. Now, anyway, guys, let's get on to the next game. Now, the next game is Aston Villa versus Fulham. Quite an interesting game, this one.
It is. Aston Villa doing very well this season under Unai Emery, and I think it'll be 13 or 14 wins at home for them in a row if they win, so they can break a record. Fulham doing a little bit better now under Marco Silva, got some good players there. Again, I think they struggle to score goals, so for me, I would say it'll be an Aston Villa win. It'll be a close game. I think 2-1 Aston Villa.
I actually agree with you. Like I said, I think it's going to be a close game. Diaby's on fire for Villa. Douglas Luiz is also playing very well for Villa at the minute. But comment down below you guys' thoughts on that. So guys, the next game is Brighton versus Sheffield United. Again, I think it's pretty obvious what we are going to predict here. But Brighton are a funny team because, you know, they'll go out and get a good result against one of the big teams, and then they'll end up losing
they get
to
hammered
one of the
some games.
teams who you would expect them to win. So I'm hoping to win as well, because me and you have actually got them, because we're in this last man standing, which, if you guys don't know what it is, it's basically this thing that you enter and you win money for whoever, you know, progresses the furthest and wins it. But for me, I think this should hopefully be a win for Brighton. I'm going to go... I have a feeling Sheffield United might get a goal. So 3-1 to Brighton.
3-1, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-0 to Brighton. I think they'll have too much for Sheffield. I think Ferguson's just signed a new contract for Brighton, so that'll give them a boost.
So is Mitoma as well.
Mitoma, great player. Those two players are really important, and it'll give them a boost. I think the fans will be, you know, happy with that, and I think they'll win 2-0.
So the next game is West Ham versus Nottingham Forest. What are your thoughts on this?
It's a really difficult one to call. I know on paper people would say West Ham home win. Forest have got some really talented players as well. But I'm thinking, could it be a draw? But I think West Ham will just edge it. But I do think Forest will score.
Yeah.
I think it'll be 2-1 to West Ham. How about you, Charlie?
You know what? I agree with exactly what you said. I think it'll be very close, but West Ham with that home advantage. I know Kudus as well. He seems to be doing well.
Really well.
So I think it's going to be close. I wouldn't be surprised if it could be a draw, but I'm going to go 2-1 to West Ham. Now, the next game is Liverpool, who are taking on Brentford. Now, again, another interesting game. Liverpool, I mean, they suffered a terrible defeat to Toulouse in the Europa League, getting beat 3-2. I'm glad to see as well that Luis Diaz's father has actually been
that's really
released
positive,
as
isn't it?
well. That's great news. But again, it's going to be an interesting encounter, this game. Quite tight, I think, and maybe closer than a lot of people think. But I'm gonna go. I feel like this could be like 2-2. But I'm gonna go 2-1 to Liverpool.
Brentford, a really good team. You know, Jonathan Frank sets them up really well. They've done very well this year. They do well against the better teams, don't they, as well? So it's a, you know, everyone would expect Liverpool to win this. Could Brentford get a draw? I don't know, but I'm going to say it's going to be 2-0 to Liverpool.
Now, guys, the next game, probably the best game of the week. You've got Chelsea versus Man City.
The big game of the weekend.
I mean, the Tottenham Chelsea game was one of the most entertaining games this season. I mean, VAR, that score could have been one of the highest Premier League scores ever. I mean, it could have been like 4-4, 5-5.
It had everything that game, didn't it? It was just so entertaining.
But against Man City, it's at Chelsea. But what are your thoughts? Because
I think Man City will win, but you know, if Chelsea did win, it wouldn't surprise us because Chelsea play really good football. They haven't been getting many good results, but we'll just have to see. But I think 2-1 Man City.
I'm gonna go for a shock. I'm going to Chelsea.
Wow.
I think Chelsea will get a massive statement win against Man City with Nicholas Jackson getting a hat-trick.
Wow, that's a statement.
Now, anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. We've got some big videos on the channel coming up. We've got the Bournemouth match reaction. Can Newcastle get the 3 points? We've got the football content
Yeah, that's
creator
on
awards
Thursday.
coming up on Thursday. Very much looking
That's
forward
at
to
Anfield
this.
at Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm planning to do a video on the channel about the awards a few days before, just to tell you guys everything you need to know about it, because I thought that would be quite a good video to do. But I'm very excited to make that video for you guys. So anyway, guys, make sure to subscribe. I just want to mention as well, I can get paid now at doing this, so I'm very happy. I said it in my last video, but I'm going to mention it again. Thank you to you guys for all of your support as always. Get your comments down below, leave a like on these videos if you enjoy. And anyway, guys, hope you enjoy your weekend. Take care.
Bye.
And I'll see you guys later. Bye.